Welcome to the DIY Honda Garage channel. The diagnostic trouble code, DTC P0706, indicates an issue with the transmission range switch, which is a critical component in the Honda CRV models produced between 2017 and 2022. This particular code signifies that there is an open circuit within the transmission range switch, impacting the vehicle's ability to gauge the correct transmission gear position. The transmission range switch plays a vital role in informing the vehicle's engine control module, ECM, about the current gear state, whether the vehicle is in park, reverse, neutral, or drive. Its failure can lead to malfunctions in the transmission operation and result in the vehicle behaving unexpectedly or stalling. The transmission range switch is typically located on the transmission itself, easily accessible for testing and inspection. Understanding this DTC is essential for diagnosing and addressing any potential issues affecting driving performance and safety. The transmission range switch is integral to the vehicle's transmission system, as it signals to the engine control module, ECM, what position the transmission is currently in. It is installed directly on the transmission assembly and communicates gear selections, such as park, reverse, neutral, and drive. This information is crucial for optimal vehicle performance, allowing the transmission to engage properly based on driver input. If this switch is malfunctioning, it can lead to unintended gear shifts or the inability for the vehicle to change gears altogether. Notably, the open circuit referred to by DTC P0706 is related to an electrical issue, distinct from mechanical failures within the transmission itself. Consequently, diagnosing this error will focus primarily on electrical checks rather than mechanical inspections. Several factors can lead to the triggering of DTC P0706, primarily revolving around the electrical components of the transmission range switch. One common cause is a faulty transmission range switch itself, which may not accurately convey the gear selection to the ECM. Additionally, wiring issues, including broken, frayed, or shorted wires, can disrupt electrical signals, leading to an open circuit state as detected by the diagnostic system. Another possibility is improper installation of the transmission range switch, which can affect its functionality and alignment. Ensuring these components are correctly checked and serviced can prevent further complications associated with this error code. Lastly, it is crucial to remember that this error does not stem from mechanical problems within the transmission, so those areas can be ruled out during diagnostics. The symptoms arising from DTC P0706 can significantly impact vehicle performance. Drivers might notice unpredictable behaviors such as erratic gear shifts, where the transmission fails to respond accurately to gear changes as intended. This can lead to potential safety hazards, particularly if the vehicle unexpectedly shifts into neutral or gets stuck in a single gear, such as drive or reverse. Additionally, a vehicle experiencing this DTC may struggle to move from a stationary position, hindering acceleration and making it dangerous to navigate traffic. Some drivers might also observe warning lights on the dashboard indicating transmission issues, often accompanied by confusing behavior from the transmission itself. Addressing these symptoms promptly ensures smoother driving and enhances safety while on the road. The first step in troubleshooting DTC P0706 involves verifying the shift cable adjustment, which is critical for the accurate operation of the transmission system. If the shift cable is out of alignment, it can inaccurately represent the gear position, triggering the DTC. Once this check is complete, put the vehicle in the on mode to engage the electrical systems and ensure functionality. Following this, clear the DTC using the HDS, which is the Honda diagnostic system that resets the vehicle's error codes. After clearing the DTC, Proceed to test drive the vehicle, specifically in the drive position, until it reaches 37 miles per hour, 60 kilometers per hour, and then decelerate to 6 miles per hour, 10 kilometers per hour. This process is vital to replicating the operating conditions under which the error could re-emerge, allowing for a reliable assessment of the transmission system. Finally, after the driving test, turn off the engine and repeat the test driving process to confirm the DTC is still present. The second troubleshooting step focuses on evaluating the transmission range switch's operational integrity. Perform a direct test of the switch to ensure it's functioning correctly. This step confirms whether the switch is accurately signaling the gear selection to the ECM. Should the results be satisfactory and indicate the switch is operational, the next step is straightforward, leading to the determination of further issues. If the test fails, inspect the installation of the transmission range switch to ascertain whether it's positioned correctly and securely mounted. If the installation appears acceptable, but the switch still fails its test, it's time to replace the transmission range switch entirely. This approach ensures any faults within the switch do not persist, establishing a reliable gear indication for the vehicle. In this third troubleshooting step, focus shifts towards identifying any open circuit within the forward FWD wire connected to the transmission range switch. Start by turning the vehicle to the off lock mode to ensure safety while performing diagnostic checks. Then, disconnect the 10P connector from the transmission range switch to isolate it from the system. With the connector now unplugged, turn the ignition back to the on mode, preparing for voltage measurement. Next, it is necessary to measure the voltage between designated test points. Test point 1 at the female terminals of the disconnected connector, and test point 2 at the body ground. This measurement will reveal if there is voltage present, confirming whether the FWD wire is intact and functional. If voltage is registered at the test points, the focus can shift to other areas of troubleshooting, while a lack of voltage indicates an open circuit requiring further inspection and repair of the wiring. After completing all testing and repairs based on the steps taken to address DTC P0706, it is crucial to perform a final verification of all repairs conducted. Start by checking for any authorized service information associated with the error code or the identified symptoms. This can provide additional insights or recall notices relevant to the vehicle. Inspect the wiring closely to ensure that all connections are secure and that there are no visible signs of wear, fraying, or misconnections. A thorough examination can often prevent future reoccurrences of the fault. Should the vehicle still exhibit the same symptoms despite all previous measures, it may be necessary to consider replacing the original powertrain control module, PCM. The PCM is the vehicle's engine brain and controls all aspects of the engine and transmission in tandem. Hence, ensuring its functionality is paramount. Preventive maintenance plays a key role in avoiding future issues related to DTC P0706 and keeping the transmission system robust. Regular inspections of the transmission range switch and associated wiring should be part of scheduled maintenance, ensuring that any signs of wear or faults are caught early. In addition, checking the integrity of the wiring regularly can prevent sudden electrical issues leading to malfunction. Drivers should also monitor the vehicle's shift patterns closely, paying attention to any irregularities which could indicate an underlying problem. Addressing these small concerns proactively can drastically reduce the likelihood of encountering critical issues later, enhancing vehicle reliability and performance. Maintaining a habit of timely vehicle service will ensure optimal function and a longer lifespan for essential components. In conclusion, understanding DTC P0706 is fundamental for Honda CRV owners and technicians alike. especially in models produced from 2017 to 2022. This code highlights the importance of the transmission range switch and its role in the effective functioning of the vehicle's transmission. Proper troubleshooting methodologies are necessary to identify and rectify electrical faults stemming from this issue, primarily focusing on the shift cable, wiring integrity, and the switch itself. Preventive measures such as regular inspections and monitoring vehicle performance can play a significant role in mitigating risks associated with this DTC. By proactively addressing potential problems, one can ensure smoother vehicle operation and maintain safety on the roads. Clear communication about the steps and findings enhances trust and ensures that the vehicle remains in optimal working condition. Please like and subscribe to the channel. See you next time.